Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to close out my budget in every dollar. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. What I'm going to be doing today is everything that affects my checking account, and not my cash envelopes. I'll take care of the cash envelopes on Saturday. Okay, I have quite a few transactions that I need to categorize, and so y'all can see my highlight bill. um, yeah, it's atrocious. So, but I knew it was going to happen, and so the money was there. So I can't really complain. I could complain, but it ain't gonna do no good. But the bill is paid, and that's what matters, right? I've classified, dragged and dropped my Google AdSense money, and that was $149.84 for the month. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a line, and put move from cushion for utilities. See if I can spell. But we'll go back and I'll clean that up at the very end, so that way I know the exact amount that was actually used for the overages that I had. So we're going to go down to the savings section, and my savings section is the savings and the sinking funds. Depends on the name. To me, it's kind of all the same. The sinking funds is just savings for some known event, um, or possibly unknown. You can't be exact if it's unknown, right? But that's what I do with car maintenance. So for YouTube, I set aside $29.97 for that. Now, why I didn't, me and my special type in here. And now my quarterly taxes was $44.95. We're gonna do this right this time. 44.95. And what else? What else? I need to classify that transaction for the We video, which is what you see me using right now. It uses my webcam and it can capture my web browser at the same time. We video is $215.88. Now, what did I want to say about We video? I don't know if that's included in the free version. I thought they had a free version, but I'm not sure. So in this subscription sinking fund, you see I have $3.18 left in that account, and that matches what I have on paper. So I'm not doing the where I subtract it out, have the expense, and then add it in as income type stuff. I'm just going to drag and drop into the sinking fund itself. And I'm hoping that helps me keep that cleaner than before, because before it was always messy for me to do. So now what I got going on here. Okay. So I had already put my Sprint transaction in here. It was $70.66. $70.66. I can't say that. 70.66. That zeroes it out. So you can see there was an overage there. There's going to be an overage with the internet. It's actually 111.73. And at some point, I got to stop being so lazy with the cell phone. T-Mobile bought Sprint, and I need to see what kind of plan, because I may need to change my plan. I don't feel like upgrading devices, because you guys know that in this household, the boys pay 50 for their lines and I pay the remaining that's on our plan. Um, and we haven't even discussed if they want new devices and stuff like that. But if they do want new devices, then they know they are responsible for paying for those devices. Mom is not paying for those devices. So you can see here my utilities was $479. You can see what our budget was $275, and so I'm off by $204. For some reason, I think I need to write that down because I feel like I'm going to forget. So I'm going to drag and drop that here, and I'm going to up this to $479. And so you'll see the left to budget now, I'm $82.47 over budget. But yeah, they found out the issue. It was a two-part issue. I found that there was a draft coming in like this way, not width, but height was at the base of the door. So I got that to stop. And so they've come today and fixed that. Um, there was also a second issue with the way the flow was working. When they went upstairs, the maintenance man said that it was flowing heavy upstairs and nothing downstairs. So that's another reason why downstairs was so cool and it kept kicking itself on. So you had the draft and you had the airflow. And since I know I'm not climbing up there, messing with nothing, the last person to be up there was the guy who installed the thermostat. And yeah, he was something else. He was one of those people. He's one of those men that you can tell he doesn't take instructions from women. And when he installed the thermostat, I had an issue that day. And he went back up while another younger guy, he was working with the thermostat to get the thermostat to work because something he did wasn't right. But I remember him saying, "What did she say?" Well, I got a problem with that because, she can talk for herself. And so she let him know. It's like, don't talk at me, man. Care how old you are, 62, 80. I may not cuss you out, but I will tell you, don't talk to me. Why did I put 62, 80? All I spent was $17.20. Y'all see how my talking getting all fired up for nothing, and I'm messing up. So now I'm $19.67 over for the budgeted amount. But that's not classifying the student loans and stuff like that. But yeah, so he was something else. He was something else, but that was part of the issue. Then turn around when we were outside trying to get the ice up. My neighbors had the same exact problem. Now, for my personal, I went to Hobby Lobby to get the Notes Happy Planner book, and it was on sale for $9.99. And so I spent $10.96 at Hobby Lobby for that. And so I also went and that's when I put the gas in the car. Another thing was Nikki Budgets. I went to Etsy and I purchased her March printable. So I would have something for March. I still don't have my stickers that I paid for March. And I did see Mind Your Money Tasha. I did see her comment about asking to have things FedEx to me. And so that's a good thing. And so I'll check with Caffeinated Kate to see if she can help me out with that. And I'll pay for the shipping that way. I feel like there's a transaction missing. Like there's a student loan transaction missing here. So my car insurance was $92.22. $92.22 there. Now my pocket money, I don't zero it out because what I do is I go back and I look and I say, okay, what do I have left? And typically that's what I use for when I want my planners or stuff like that that's related to me. I just have a scratched piece of paper in my planner that I didn't use from another month. And I keep track of all those. So that way I make sure I'm not overspending and I'm not touching the money. I know what portion is for cushion and what portion is mine that I can use. So hopefully that makes sense. And oh, I couldn't even pay my rent today. Well, I did pay my rent. I had to go to Kroger. And I was like, what? Their website was down. It was like Mondays, right? So that was one transaction. Let's look at this. What do I have in here? Okay, I have two. The one that's missing is for the payment I made from my YouTube money. So that was $74.92. And now I'm within that category. And so I'm just creating that transaction here. So it was for Fed loan. And let's see, this was actually to just the one. So I can actually Type that on there with confidence, and it actually cleared the bank on the 24th. Just make sure I got the right month this time, February 24th. And we're going to track that expense. And so you see what I paid and what I planned. I planned 2867.18 and I paid 2962.09. So 2962.09. And so I'm thinking about setting my goal for my student loan payments to 3,000 per month. Kind of make it a stretch goal so that way I have something to try to reach for. I'm not going to make it in most cases, but at least, like the challenge is there and stop leaning on fear. And so 35,437.38. Yep, I am right. Matches the planner. So I like when everything matches up. When it don't, it's just unsettling. So let's see if I left anything. Okay, so these two transactions here, they are for March. And so you'll see my rent. Typically what I pay is $990.95. And it's $987 plus $395 is the fee that they charge us for the online payment. But this time I went to Kroger and it was less, but I will call them tomorrow to make sure they have everything that they need. So what I'm going to do to take care of this overage, this 111.80, I am going to take that out of my cushion here. So I'm going to add a transaction here. And the date I paid the utilities is when I'm going to make this, because that was why did I put March? Because I'm too lazy to go back. Maybe. And I'm going to put a description here so I remember. There. So I remember that. So that's 494.23. And then I have to add in all of the personal money that I've had left that adds to this that sits in my checking account, which would be good. And now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to put it into the plan 101.80. And so you see how that changed to it's an every dollar budget. And now while I'm on this particular one, I am going to just put that like like it's received income. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. And that's that right there. But yeah, so hopefully my utilities, they're going to be better in March, because since that day that they came, and it wasn't last week, it was the week before last week that they came, because they actually came. I remember the snow being outside. That was the last time that it was just constantly blowing. And I was having to go down there like once an hour just to take the thermostat off just to make it stop. So I don't have to worry about that. It's been doing really good. I hate to, if I had let that go on, I hate to seeing what my bill was actually going to be. Um, so everything should regulate itself and we'll see what my March bill is. Um, I did get Forrest's suggestion, and Forrest had said to check and see if they have like that. Where you get like that one bill is kind of average throughout the year. I have to see if MLGW has that. I don't remember if MLGW has anything like that. I know they round my bills up because it's pennies for something. Is what they do to help those who need assistance, and they just round it up to the next dollar. And I do that, but I don't remember anything else. But then y'all know how I am. I'm not the most observant person about everything. I try, but I forget stuff. So I will look that up. And so I know Forrest, he's like really close to having paid off his student loans. And I know Kate Spirit, she's another person, Kate Spirit 9655. So congratulations to both of them, because they are working hard. And those guys, they keep me motivated, because I know a lot of you guys are already debt free. And I appreciate y'all, all y'all support and y'all motivating me to just kind of stick this out, because some days, it does get a little bit hard on you. And the way I'm working, and I'm not complaining about my job, uh, doing 12 and 13-hour days, 3 and 4 days out of the week, I am exhausted. So it helps when I read those comments, and like the feedback that you guys give me is very encouraging. Okay, so, and I know I haven't been the most attentive person to the comments, but I am trying to work that in. A lot of times when I'm done working, it's just like, okay, eat, shower, bed. That's it. That's all I have time for. But I know all my YouTube buddies, I need to get back and start watching out videos. Sometimes I do actually see the videos. I don't get a chance to comment because, like listen to people's voices while I'm working and trying to type up other stuff helps. But now that I'm been pulled in so many meetings, it's hurting. I can't even do that. So I am working on that. I don't want y'all to think that I don't appreciate y'all or the support that you give to me. And because you guys know I have a small channel myself, and I know how hard we work just to get to 1K, but you're still constantly working. So yeah, and Gabby, congratulations. Life and Money with Gabby, or Life and Money with Gab. Because I call her Gabby. So I always forget the channel name. And so, congratulations, she made it to 1K. So yeah, I think that's all my church announcements for today. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, but y'all have a super fantastic day, and thank y'all so much for supporting me. Um, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, please do so. The next video, I have no clue what it's going to be. I haven't even created my schedule for the month of March. This is how behind I am. But I'm going to get on it, and hopefully my kid arrives soon. I hate that my kid is stuck. But y'all have a great one, and I'm going to start whining because I'm just tired. But I will talk to y'all later. Bye.